Hello there guys, Wayne here from Luna's World. Welcome to X-Plane 11. We have another aircraft review video for you. This is the Just Flight Duchess 76. A very capable twin aircraft, four-seater, with beautiful textures on the inside and outside, as you would expect from Just Flight. This is actually a combined effort with Theranda, who is the company that brought us the Kodiak. So a very high quality aircraft inside and out, with many systems working as you would expect. We're at Darrington, I think is the name of this. This is in the Washington Orbex scenery. Let's jump into the cockpit. And a similar story inside, absolutely beautifully modeled. Textures are fantastic. Worn textures. This is an old aircraft. But yeah, a ton of detail here. All of the gauges are 3D. We've got animations for doors, toe brake animations. Even the seat belts have been fully modeled on the original Duchess, which is pretty awesome. Plenty of space in the back, as I said, two seats. We even have a hat shelf. And I think a nice touch would have been to simulate in one of the liveries a variety of different hats. That would be very nice. But anyway, we can't have it all. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. I haven't flown this very much. This is kind of a first look review, really. So we're not going to do things perfectly by the book. I just kind of want to get up there and fly around and see how she handles, and yeah, all that good stuff. We are fouling the plugs. So let me get rid of this, hang on a second. We'll just go ahead and lean out a little bit. Very short taxi. Landing lights are already on. Right, let's give it some power. And we will backtrack. We'll take off into the mountain, why not? For added fun here. Do have traffic enabled, global traffic by Just Flight, so we might well see some traffic along the way. Let's just have a quick look. Let me press insert. Quite far away. We're quite out in the sticks here, so not likely to run into any traffic. So we won't do run-ups and things like that. We will put some flap down though. This is a relatively short runway and it's very thin. So it should be extra fun. Whoops. Okay. Alright, see what I mean. We've got a huge mountain dead ahead. Let's go full rich. Oops. Full rich, that's the one. And away we go. Take off power set. T's and P's looking good. Airspeed is alive. 40 knots. 60 knots. And rotate. Up we go. Positive rate. Weather here is on the whole pretty good. A little bit stormy. But yeah, a little bit turbulent in parts, but we should be fine. We do have a gusting wind of 11 knots, gusting 14, so it should be quite interesting, bobbing about a little bit. But anyway, we're not going to go too far. We're going to kind of climb up. We'll do a sort of a circuit here, and we'll head down the valley and see what this thing can do. Go flaps up now. But so far, the feeling of this is a very stable aircraft. Even in turbulent conditions like this, it feels very solid. I don't have any real-world experience in this, or really in any twin, so I can't comment too much in terms of the flight dynamics, but I'm fairly confident that Just Flight make that a priority. You know, they always They always get their aircraft tested by real-world pilots, and I think this is no exception. So yeah, let's climb up a little bit, maybe to 2,000. We'll try a stall test. The sounds on this are really, really nice. Really lovely sounds. Okie dokie. By the way, this is the Adelaide delivery. I'm not quite sure on why I selected this because we're in America, but anyway, the American livery is really nice. It's a black, sort of very sleek looking. Let's come off the throttle here then, hold the nose up. I'm expecting this to be very uneventful, so quite a stable aircraft from what I've read, and yeah, hardly anything at all. A little dip of the nose there. Let's recover. You can recover within 20 feet really. So very cool. We'll try a full flap stall and we'll put the gear out as well for added effect. So there we are. Filthy dirty. And as that speed reduces, let me just try a few turns. Very, very sloppy feeling. Yeah, kind of unstable, but well, stable but floppy. That could be a new slogan for the Tory party. Stable but floppy, or sloppy I should say. Anyway, no room for politics on this channel. Yeah, and again, a very undramatic, let's go gear up, very undramatic stall there. Okay, flaps are up. Let's regain 2,000. It's a pretty murky day in Darrington, Washington State. I'm not running Active Sky. I should be. I don't know why I'm not. I forgot to turn it on. I should be running it because it's fantastic. All right, let's try a couple of sharp, steep turns. There we go. And I definitely need to practice these. My vertical speed is all over the place. Most uncomfortable for the passengers. Okay, that's a bit better. Oops, spoke too soon. Okay, let's try this way. It's not really trimmed properly, that's why. Okay. There we go. Okay. That'll do. Performance-wise, this seems to be very friendly for FPS, certainly on my system. I've had a couple of people actually ask me how I get it running so smoothly, X-Plane in general, so I think I'll put a video out soon sort of talking about that. I don't know that I do anything majorly different to anybody else, but I do enjoy high frames. You know, I can usually get locked at 60, even in Orbex areas, with the exception of London. That normally brings any system to a screaming halt. I think, mind you, I get around 28 to 32-ish, depending on weather and traffic. So not too bad, but I do have an overclocked a 9700K processor. It's overclocked to 5 gigahertz, or maybe even 5.1, I can't quite remember. So that has a lot to do with it. My graphics card is decent. It's a 1080 Ti. So a little bit dated now, but still pretty good. Actually, what I want to do is test out the night lighting. So let me just increase that. Let's turn out the lights. And yeah, look at that. That is a sight to be seen. Beautiful. Let's get gear down. Absolutely stunning. If you don't mind, guys, I'll keep it like this just because it looks beautiful. Hope it's not too dark on your screens. And just so you know, my videos contain absolutely no post-processing at all. That includes within X-Plane itself. I don't run X-Vision or anything like that. I just find it all too fiddly, and I'm fairly happy with how it looks. I'm not chasing. I'm not one for making beautiful screenshots and things. I just want to fly. But I mean, it is. Don't get me wrong. It is incredible with what you can do with post-processing and all that stuff. I'm just not that into it, really. Anyway, we're a little bit low here. I'm not liking the angle we're at, so I'm just going to slow us down, but okay, full flap now. That's a bit better. Alright, and then trying to maintain around 70 knots and then reducing to 65-ish over the threshold. That's my best estimate. So we'll see how that works out. If this is a decent enough landing, we'll probably do a full stop. If it doesn't go well, maybe we'll do a go around. My strategy, by the way, guys, if anyone's interested, when I get a new plane, is to shoot approaches, basically, at a large airport. I usually choose somewhere, well, maybe somewhere that's FPS friendly, so I get a nice smooth experience. And then I work my way down to an airport like this. For some reason, I haven't flown this aircraft much, and I've jumped right into this airfield, which clunk, as you can see. That was not very pretty, but that'll do. So that's kind of my strategy to practice approaches, 3 mile, 10 mile approaches, probably 3 mile in this, and then gradually work my way down to smaller airfields. So yeah, every time I've got a spare half an hour or so, shoot some approaches. It's, yeah, it helps you keep you in check. And let's go back to daytime. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I'll put the link to the Just Flight store, because right now this plane is on offer, as with all Just Flight aircraft, 30% off, making this about $29.30 or something, reduced from, I think, $40 or $41. So well worth it. I would grab this before that sale expires. It's well worth it. It's a nice little aircraft if you're in the market for a new twin. So hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I can't wait to fly in this area a bit more. Absolutely beautiful. Many thanks for people who have suggested places for me to fly, especially within the Orbex region, because they're so vast. It's quite handy. So if you know any regions within, I have Orbex, True Earth, Washington, I have Northern California, and of course Southern. I have the whole of the UK as well. So if you have any areas that you think I might enjoy flying and other people might enjoy seeing it, a secret little airfield somewhere, I love that kind of thing. So do let me know in the comments. Thanks for joining. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care.